Hey, play with me, might take your life. Okay, they see me shining in the dark, don't ever need no light. I done seen a lot of times where people leave right through the night. They don't come back, and I know that shit ain't right. SRT like roller coaster. That's your girl, like she know me, I don't know her. I hop in the stew and I don't know, I just start flowing, yeah. You ain't got no pull, ain't got no motion, yeah. I'm just like the gas prices, the way I keep going. No stopping me, no matter what I do, it seem like they always don't copy me. Money in different colors, stack it up just like Monopoly. Outside your house with a mask on just like it was Halloween. Always on the way to the money, just follow me. To the stew and spend my life inside this mic. Put designer on, but I ain't going out tonight. She call me TNT, I'm finna blow like dynamite. I'm speeding down the road, next thing you know I'm out of sight. Go ahead to the stew and spend my life inside this mic. Put designer on, but I ain't going out tonight. She call me TNT, I'm finna blow like dynamite. I'm speeding down the road, next thing you know I'm out of sight. They know we gon' turn up for the check, let's go. I got diamonds all around my neck, and they gone, I've been going crazy, this like my second night in a row. Whenever I get out of here, I gotta stop right by the store.
You love me, but you don't know about that. You used to be all I see, but you don't know about that. And I gave you all of me, but you don't know about that. You were my everything, but you don't know about that. You don't know, no, you don't know, you don't know about that. You don't know, no, you don't know, you don't know about that. You asked for loyalty, but you couldn't be loyal to me. Don't need no apology, cause you don't know about that. You look like a saint, but you got lips of a sinner. I first thought I was safe, but you turned out to be my killer. You were something like an angel, I thought you'd be my bliss. You hurt me in every angle, then left with your devilish kiss. You had me falling for ya, then you had me falling apart. Them late nights calling for ya, but you left me in the dark. I don't even need your love, and I don't even need the trust. I've been better off on my own. Guess I got used to being all alone. See that we don't love the same, and we hurt different. Just cause I didn't show the pain doesn't mean I didn't feel it. You said you love me, but you don't know about that. You used to be all I see, but you don't know about that. And I gave you all of me, but you don't know about that. You were my everything, but you don't know about that. You don't know, no, you don't know, you don't know about that. You don't know, no, you don't know, you don't know about that. You asked for loyalty, but you couldn't be loyal to me. Don't need no apology, cause you don't know about that. They tell me to follow your heart, you'll find my love, be patient. When it's been left in a million pieces, I don't know which part that I'm chasing. You had me thinking, debating, if love's about giving or taking. Cause with all of the things that you show me, it hasn't been love that we're making, I'm sadly mistaken. Remember cold nights had me shaking, when you out there laid out there just playing. And outside with all of your other guys, not caring about what I'm saying. The absence of you had me praying, for the presence of you were faking. Who knew when I gave you my heart and my soul, I'd be handing it over to Satan. Yeah, we don't love the same, and we hurt different. Just cause I didn't show the pain doesn't mean I didn't feel it. You said you love me, but you don't know about that. You used to be all I see, but you don't know about that. And I gave you all of me, but you don't know about that. You were my everything, but you don't know about that. You don't know, you don't know, you don't know about that. You don't know, you don't know, you don't know about that. You asked for loyalty, but you couldn't be loyal to me. Don't need no apology, cause you don't know about that. Was ignoring my intuition, thought I'd bring a future to fruition. I made a couple bad decisions, wouldn't be here if I listened. Was ignoring my intuition, thought I'd bring a future to fruition. I made a couple bad decisions, wouldn't be here if I listened.
Yeah, I just woke up and I'm already loaded. Now that I peaked 6'2", but I never stop growing. Darkness out of my omen. See what I want, not get it, and sell to the homeless. Chill out, I'm joking. I can sell water right back to the ocean. They tryna pay me the second I open. Begging for money, I tell them it's hopeless. I got a whole lot of pressure, you ain't gonna get it from me. I take a whole lot of lemons and turn them to liquor, and then I go spit them in seas. No wonder they all come in begging me, please. Get off of my DICK. Blood red in my eyes, remain 10 shots and I feel no pain. Like, you wanna know what I got in store? I can make all that you want and more, cause I am really the one that started storing blasted. My legacy longer than plastic. Make it flip and I'm feeling fantastic. Making bangers that turn to a habit. Fuck with Sabbath. You can't stop me. I've been on go. Blowing this shit up without any promo. Spend all your money, you feeling the FOMO. I am the reason I'm here. You are the reason I stay away. Think I might set up your bills to pay. And bitch, you better not be late. Surely I'm smarter than you and I got a hard degree. Something about it ain't hard for me. Shut up, you're giving me heart disease. Energy clogging my arteries. You think you know every part of me, but I see a vision that's hard to see. Please tell me what sets you apart from me. There's a lot to read. I do this shit on my free time, so always. I done came a whole long way from the freestyles in the hallway. Still not sure how to live life, but I do know what it all takes. Couple of dirty hands and a hard face. I just woke up and I'm already loaded. Now that I peaked 6'2", but I never stop growing. Darkness out of my omen. See what I want, not get it, and sell to the homeless. Chill out, I'm joking. I can sell water right back to the ocean. They tryna pay me the second I open. Begging for money, I tell them it's hopeless. I got a whole lot of pressure, you ain't gonna get it from me. I take a whole lot of lemons and turn them to liquor, and then I go spit them in seas. No wonder they all come in begging me, please. Get off of my DICK. Blood red in my eyes, remain 10 shots and I feel no pain.
How can I download this to my MP3 player?
I think you lost it. This shit's so toxic. Blood dripping like faucet. Now I feel nauseous. We both hold hostage. She said I love it. My life ain't costed. One line you crossed it. No, did you cross the line? No, I wasn't living right. No, girl, you know you mine. I don't even wanna shine. I quit them drugs, I had to try. I hate telling you I wanna die. Only tell you the truth, don't gotta lie. I tell you the truth even if you cry. It was like high school, thinking about you. Yeah. You sin just thinking about my bedroom. Yeah. Suicidal, but you still in the mood. Yeah. I don't think they know what we've been through. They ain't never really seen this shit. Popping out, Nina singing off the hill. Baby girl saying she don't wanna live. I don't wanna live, I don't wanna live. How the fuck can I fix you when I can't fix myself? Yeah, girl, I could kiss you, but you don't need none of my help. When's the last time you seen my face? I'm just a no one, I don't need no name. I'm in my old town, I'ma leave this place. Stuck in my head, I'ma just leave this way. I think you lost it. This shit's so toxic. Blood dripping like faucet. Now I feel nauseous. We both hold hostage. She said I love it. My life ain't costed. One line you crossed it. No, did you cross the line? No, I wasn't living right. No, girl, you know you mine. I don't even wanna shine. I quit them drugs, I had to try. I hate telling you I wanna die. Only tell you the truth, don't gotta lie. I tell you the truth even if you cry.
I think that I lost it. Voices are talking, you better start moving with caution. So get in my section, these niggas is vexing. Don't test me, this tech making nauseous. Ain't no rest for the wicked. I wake up, I'm sitting, I'm spinning the block and I tossed it. You can see in my eyes, I'm a monster. I get on the beat, it's a slaughter. Been different since birth, change to the murk, poker repairing your coffin. I'm airing the spot when I walk in. If you owe me, bitch, you better cough it. I'm really the reaper, machete blade creeper, cause deeper than all of my losses. My bluff will fit.
Saudações, caros specs, sejam bem-vindos ao canal lrogamespix, sou o Leonardo. Chega mais, galera, bora começar a livezinha maruta aí de Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Vamos começar então a gameplay. Após a finalização aí do primeiro Kingdom Come, cola com a gente, live on, segue os canais embaixo pra dar aquela fortalecida. Bora dar uma continuidade aí na história do Henry, boladão, e vamos ver como é que se desenrola a história a partir de agora, beleza? Então vamos dar um confere ver nas opções que a gente tem. Francês, espanhol. Acho que é inglês mesmo. Diálogo, legenda, tamanho da legenda clássico. Grande, extra grande, pequeno, clássico. É clássico por enquanto, não muito falando. Ela cheia, modo janela. Quantidade de imagem alta. Tá, vamos ver se vai ficar de buenas. A gente diminuir um pouco. Modo de desempenho de piscalizadores, vamos focar assim que vai tirar os textos nos livros. Quer deseja continuar? Sim. Do século V, o reino da Mãe é devastado pela guerra. Rei Venceslau é capturado pelos nobres rebeldes. Seu irmão Rei Sigismund da Hungria, sem governante, a região mergulha no caos. Sobraram poucos lealistas ao lado do rei legítimo. Shudon 1403. Vou levar uma flechada no pescoço. Quem que é esse aí? Godwin.
Where's your weapon? To the battlements, move! Father.
Ah, é o padre lá, mano, do primeiro, velho.
Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battles are hands. With booze. Get ready! Prepare to shoot! Positions!
E o bigodão mandou soltar a catapulta, filho. Fudeu.
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
Faça os tiros valerem a pena. A extrema emoção, só fazer escada até a muralha. Headshot. Caraca, filho, demora pra carregar, hein? Poxa, eu mirei na cabeça do cara, errei. Poxa, tem que mirar mais pra baixo, porra. Tô mirando a bolinha na... Como que não acertou? Mirei bem no cara, fi. Olha lá, ó, se liga. Ó, tá bem no cara. Passou por cima do cara, velho. Agora acertou. A gente defender o portão. Ah, os botões aqui pula, corre. Qual que abaixa? Ah, é aqui. O cara virou torresmo ali. O que que ele falou? Eu não olhei. Eu esqueço, mano. No primeiro corria com o B aqui, é no analógico. Diabo seco. Pressione RT para atacar. Derrubar a escada. Maluco, tudo fodido. Ih, Sanhan vai levar... Imaginei.
Don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Oh, Dentist Fortuna, fucking you, vat.
É a última frase que ele falou. No final do primeiro.
You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Cadê o Henry? Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Várias semanas antes. Alguém?
best fortuna you got!
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does that actually mean?
Audentes fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Berghoff and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir, Trotsky.
E o dogminho ali, o Porgs.
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Berghoff must be made of money. Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where. And here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I.
Oh, wait.
How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat. See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oaks. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Nick. Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss.
A probabilidade aumentou. Nossa, nem começou, mas já? Fish.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Berghoff's colors. They're from Trotsky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, don't stand a chance against them. Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
O mod pra transformar o Pugento no lobo é foda.
What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Lipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas. While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund. So it would appear we are enemies.
Hey.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Galax.
Um soldado não guarda causal de campo, estão construindo emissários, embora redor nossa companhia. Qual é o seu estilo de jogo? O soldado gosta de ter uma arma na mão, usar armadura forte, também é famoso por seu temperamento explosivo. Conselheiro, prefere resolver as coisas usando seu conhecimento, língua afiada e palavras gentis. Batedor gosta de se esconder na sombra e resolver tarefas necessariamente sem ser detectado. Escolha um estilo de jogo que lhe dará alguns pontos de experiência iniciais, mas a escolha das quais características você resolverá depois de uma decisão sua. Soldado, conselheiro, acho que... Acho que conselheiro é bom porque dá pra enrolar os caras, né?
I'm Lord Capon's advisor and scribe, and now an envoy as well.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
Você pode resolver persuasão. Você pode resolver situações convencendo outra pessoa nos diálogos. Você terá algumas opções de reação, mas cuidado. A persuasão requer mal que outra pessoa acredite em você. Eloquência, você tenta resolver a situação pacificamente, sem conflito. Carisma, você tira proveito da sua aparência nobre e boa reputação. Poder, você tenta projetar a imagem de herói e defensor dos mais fracos. Coerção, você fala o que for necessário para conseguir o que quer, mesmo que seja mentiras e manipulação. Dominação, você deixa claro que para outra que você é superior e intimidante. Tem muito mais coisa, hein? Onde a razão falha, a ameaça pode funcionar. A habilidade de persuasão influenciada por seus outros atributos. Você pode conferir as habilidades. Bastante coisa, hein? A linguinha, conversa, o poder, seus atributos, seu dinheiro, sua reputação perante outra pessoa. Eloquência, carisma, poder, coerção, dominação. E ficar esperto. O coraçãozinho é carisma e o coraçãozinho preto é dominação. Como emissários, Viena.
We want to resolve conflicts, not to stir up more. Once more, I assure you we have no evil intentions. You can escort us to Trotsky, and everything will be explained there. That we can guarantee.
Very well.
Deu certo.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall. Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out.
As ideias do
Is
cara.
there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God, what kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, Captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Hans é foda.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them. Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank.
Go away, Dutchman. You'll get nothing from me.
Equilibrado. Grande diferença entre cavalos. Isso não tá caro. Salve, Lizzie. Seja bem-vinda, valeu pela presença.
For Christ's sake! Henry! Call off that damn dog before he wolfs down the last of our mates.
Come here! What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well, hoorah!
Lobo.
At last. That barking was a pain in the ass.
Here, Mutt!
Eu não tenho comida pra dar pro cachorro, aí é ruim.
You silly Mutt.
Fazer carinho no doguinho agora.
Listen, would you have some scraps for Mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
Come on, Oates. We'll get to Trotsky tomorrow, and there'll be plenty of food there. We're a noble's escort, so they're obliged to feed us well. Pheasant in wine, roast pork with apples. Those sausages of yours are only fit for a dog anyway.
For Christ's sake, stop giving me a hard time. I'll have you know that sausage is fucking good.
but neither you nor your dog will get to taste it.
Wouldn't you swap it for something?
I might. Tankard has my ring. I lost it to him at dice, and if I go home without it, my old woman will send me right back. If you can get it back, I'll be glad to give you that sausage.
Well, I'll see what I can do. How do you like it here?
I'll tell you, it's nothing like home.
And have you ever been further than Rattay?
No, I never was, but I always wanted to. That's why Oates put in a word for me so I could ride along. Besides, for an adventurous expedition like this, you've got to have the right gear, and I'm in charge of them.
And you take good care of our horses. I can't say they're
Don't make fun of me, eh? Whenever they need anything, I take care of it. The only thing that bothers me is them cliffs and rocky paths. I hope none of the horses breaks a leg.
I'm a bit anxious about tomorrow. How about you?
A wee bit. But we've got good intentions. And sensible too. And no doubt Lord von Berghoff is a wise man and he'll hear him out with... Clever folks can always somehow come to an agreement, can't they?
That's right. And also, I can't imagine what could happen for them not to receive us.
Not much chance.
Achando meio... A parte do DLSS, acho que tô achando meio... Como é que fala? Nossa, aqui tem muito... Vou ativar o V-Sync. Tá chegando 140 quadros, nem ferrando. Deixa eu desativar só pra ver como é que fica. Nossa, aí fica 30 FPS, aí é ruim demais. 60, mas tá meio lento, sei lá. Vou botar média, ver se fica muito zoado. Salvar o progresso.
What did I do to you?
Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
Watch that tankard. You play dice with him, you'll lose your brace.
Ah, caneca. Agora ficou melhor.
I see you've got dice set up. Want a game?
Sure. How's about spicing it up with a little wager?
I heard you won a ring off Oates. What about that?
Fortune favours the brave, lad. But if you lose, you'll pay for everything I order in the tavern in Trotsky. All right?
Será que eu tenho... Se eu tivesse os dadinhos da sorte... Calma aí, se você estiver interessado em jogar, poderá encontrar uma partida de dados em qualquer taverna, respeitando dados mantidos da rodada anterior, dados a ser mantidos, da seleção atual, pontos marcados, a meta, o oponente, pontos coletados na... quê? Coletados, mas não marcados, pontos selecionados. Bom, você seguiu o padrão do jogo 1, vamos ver o que é.
See whose side luck is on today.
Ei, perdi.
Aye, that'll do. Here. My God, I'm done.
400 pontos já o cara.
If I was you, I'd take it. Let it be now. I want to play too, you know?
Patamos pelo menos. O cara vai bater bastante ponto agora, hein? Sabia. Perdi.
Wonderful.
Vou perder não, amigão. Vamos de novo. Eu quero o anel do moço.
What?
Deixa eu ver um negócio, eu abaixar a qualidade. Eu colocar um DLSS pra ver se fica bom. Ou FSR, vamos ver como é que fica o FSR ativo.
Throw a few dice.
For the love of God. How many times do I have to tell you? I ain't playing with you.
Why not?
Because you cheat.
I do not.
Ah, é, se
And
trapaceia.
how come you always win then, eh?
That's an easy one. I always win, 'cause you always lose.
Ha ha.
Where did you get the table from?
From that cave behind me. It was just lying there. So I says to myself, that's better than playing on the ground.
Have you ever been in these parts before?
No, but I know there's a village called Troskovis at the foot of the cast. Me and Conrad will go there and fatten our purses nicely. If Sir Hans gives us a bit of free, I must
How do you think things will end up tomorrow?
How? No ways, I reckon. Whenever someone parleys with someone about something, it takes ages.
Why do you think that?
See me and Conrad now? We can't even agree who's going to be on watch this evening. But then, I'm just a spear carrier. Ask Oates. He'll know more about it.
Maybe in the end, lure a cape on him.
Aye, we'll see.
I see you've got dice set up.
Sure.
I heard you were...
Fortune, fate...
A gente já sabe isso aqui o que é, então bora pro jogo.
Come on.
$150, 350. Tirar um de cara dá 1.500 pontos. A cada adicional após o terceiro eu dobro o valor. 200, 300. 400, 600. Tem que tirar 3 igual. Beleza, vamos lá.
Then, show us what you can do. Unless you're playing for the first time. Nothing worth mentioning.
Quem começou já perdi.
That's enough for me. Your turn. Here. Aye, that'll do. Damn! What's this? Well, this'll be a
Porra!
quick game.
Aí me fode, jogo.
For Christ's sake, how is that even possible?
Dois, três, quatro, cinco, seis.
It's a good thing you don't throw like that all the time. I can't
Vem aí.
stand your eyes. You played well. Ah, what's to be done? A bet is a bet. Here's your ring. Come on, Conrad.
Ó, o menuzinho tá mais... Ah, agora é da hora, dá pra você colocar slots de armadura. Era mó merda não ficar trocando toda hora. Criação. Interessante. Mapa. Aqui é Trotsky. Brasão do Leão. Ah, esse aqui deve ser o bagulho da DLC.
It seems Tankard can't tell a 5 from a 6. I won that ring off him.
You beat the bastard. Ha! You're a dab hand, Henry. Thanks. Will you give it to me? If I go home without it, the old woman will break her broom over my back.
What will you give me for it?
Well, all I've got here is some grub. Want a sausage? It's venison.
All right. And enough games. You won't easily find another mug who'll exchange a ring for a sausage.
Yeah. True enough.
Hey, Conrad, one little game.
Vem cá.
Leave me alone. I know
Come
you
here.
too well. It's all one little game. And then you go and take my last groschen.
Here, mutt.
This is boring. Why don't we carry on to the foothill of Trotsky? They must have a tavern there. Fellow could have a game there.
Give over,
Portamento.
Tankard. There'll be time enough for the tavern after we deliver the letter.
You silly mutt.
Deixa eu ver agora do modo DLSS. Tá melhor. Fica mais... Mas fica tudo quebrado a imagem lá no fundo. Quieto, cara. Tá de canto. Deixa
Henry, come here. Henry, oh, that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
It looked for a while like we'd be charging at each other.
I must say, I wasn't expecting that bastard to start on me.
Yeah, I could tell.
But we managed the situation all right in the end. He even apologized to us. If Hanush had seen it, maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well, I don't know. When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my arse. And by the way, since you're here, how about stretching out...
Valeu, mano, pela raid.
Minimigote chegou chegando com 15 specs.
Valeu, valeu pela raid, galerinha. Sejam bem-vindos ao canal, tamo junto. Jogando um Kingdom Come 2, começando na verdade.
So just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Quer lutar? Equipar-se. Montante de treinamento. Equipar. Sejam todos bem-vindos ao canal. Quem é aqui atrás?
Opa, salve.
Salve, salve. Valeu, valeu pela raid, pô.
Salve, meu parceiro. Seja bem-vindo à live.
Dá pra me abrir já o baú? Ai, mano, tem dado viciado aqui. Se eu tivesse pegado esse dado antes de jogar com o cara, mas tudo bem que eu ganhei dele. E aí, como é que vocês estão, mano? Tava jogando gameplay de quê? Só tirar o bot, até esqueci de desativar, ele é chato ficar falando toda hora. Tá, deixa eu pegar... Vamos lá falar com o meninão pra... Aí sim. Tá olhando com a CD também? O jogo é brabo. Eu terminei o primeiro ontem. Aí já engrenei com o segundo já, mano. O jogo é top demais. Tem que equipar o que? O capacete, ele falou? Antes de colocar o elmo, você precisa equipar a proteção. Oh, esse aqui é bem mais complexo os negócios. Da hora. O menuzinho tá melhor do que do 1. As armas. Esquema de comida, livro, material, missão, outros. Tô de capacete, filhão, vamos. É bom, pô. É bravo. Eu curti bastante a gameplay do 1. Daqui o pessoal tá elogiando bem na net, então certeza que vai ser melhor ainda.
Can we start with the swordplay?
You've got your armor. Good. I won't hold back. Ready?
Pronto, vamos pro pau, filhão. É igual o esquema. Oxe, tô sem arma. Qual que é que pega a arma no Una? Ah, esse aqui? Ah, tem que segurar, da hora. Dá pra pegar mais de uma arma por vez. RT para tentar. Ver se dá o mesmo esquema do primeiro. É que vou ter que bater nele primeiro, né?
Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then.
Vamos lá, filhão.
Properly now, a longer sequence.
Você fez o ataque em sequência, pressionando no botão de ataque novamente. Acho que ficou mais fácil. Eu tô vendo que a postura tá... O embaixo aqui é espetada, né? Eles tirou o bater embaixo, era mais da hora, não... Enfim, vamos lá.
I'm still as fresh as a daisy. Come on, try again.
Ah, ficou mais fácil da combo mesmo.
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself while you're attacking.
Defender.
You still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Manter essa cobertura causará vigor, vai custar vigor.
Gladly. On guard.
Vamos lá, filhão, vem. Vai, filhão, bate. Ué, tô segurando o botão de defesa e aí, não vai defender?
Good. Good.
E agora não defendeu não.
That's the way.
Me acertou. Poxa, eu tô apertando o botão. Vamos lá, filhão. Tentando acompanhar sua postura.
Defend yourself properly.
Calma aí, deixa eu ver um negócio. Dá pra defender no meio também. Interessante. Tá, vamos lá.
For Christ's sake.
Eu tô defendendo, mas tô segurando o botão de defesa, não vai?
What are you doing? Cover. Good.
Oh, that's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh?
Pode fazer bloqueio perfeito?
Become a real swordsman.
Start your
Ó, esse aqui é basicamente igual a 1.
Pretty good. Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it.
Ah, não, ele fazer automático. Agora eu que tenho que fazer.
Muito obrigado, viu, moço?
Valeu, mano. Tamo junto.
Acabou de seguir o canal.
Mas eu vou dar uma moral lá também.
Nice.
Toma, só paulada.
Hey, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then.
Altere as zonas, beleza. Aqui já.
Good riposte. Nice, Henry. Nice work, Henry.
Got around that nicely,
All right,
Henry.
all right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and
Vamos lá, então.
explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
Beleza.
100? How about 200? Are you feeling confident or not?
Fine, 200. On guard.
How did he do that?
Off to a good start.
Right on the head.
How do you do it?
Nice block.
Pô, ele vai na cabeça agora. Não dá pra agarrar igual no primeiro? Ainda não aprendi, não.
Fuck me.
Tá bem mais fácil que o primeiro mesmo. Pô, tomei.
How do you do it?
You've no chance against me!
Ah, filhão. Tomei. Grito de guerra.
Fuck me. Ow! Kurwa!
Hein?
How do you do it?
E aí? Tá mais dinâmico a batalha, mas tá mais fácil do que no primeiro. Passa pra cá as 200 moedas. Cadê minhas moedas, filhão? Dá mais moedas aí. Interessante, dá pra você trocar aqui as espadinhas. Provavelmente aqui quando eu tiver mais itens também, tá. Bora bater um rango.
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
Eu também venci, filhão.
I won back then too, as I recall. You had to give me your bow.
You were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training. True, I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle.
Demorou, meu brother. Tamo junto, velho. Valeu aí pela raid e pelo follow. Depois eu vou deixar um follow lá também pra dar aquela fortalecida. Valeu, mano. Tamo junto. Bom feriado de carnaval aí pra você, mano.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
Se arrastar você à força, eu separei vocês. Eu poderia ter ficado com até de vitalidade. Preciso tudo marido, eloquência. Eloquência.
He was well pissed off. If I hadn't convinced him you were the village idiot and that we'd drag you home right away.
And if I hadn't left him a fistful of coin to boot.
Throwing groschen around like that. Fellas, if a rainy day comes, you'll be fucked.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good?
A conversa dos caras. Ela é minha amada, não aconteceu nada com a Teresa. Corajosa e é tudo que eu direi.
She's brave. She saved my life when I went back to Scallis after it was razed to bury my parents, and a bunch of mercenaries attacked me. And that's all I'll say.
You know, this traveling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Tá escolhendo os adestramentos. Fiquei tempo com vocês, furtividade. Estava procurando abrigo, sobrevivência. Eu precisava de mais uma erudição. Bom, é interessante adestrar o cachorrinho. Furtividade também, vamos para chegar na moita. Vamos de adestramento.
Mutt caught a scent. Ran off into the woods and wouldn't come back.
And what was it?
There's a footpath there with some derelict house at the end. Mutt was standing outside, barking like crazy. But there was nothing inside but mouldy furniture and some burnt bones. So I calmed the poor pup down, and we came back to the camp.
He don't seem like no poor pup to me, especially after the way he came barking at me today.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Well, Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Bergov is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the royal chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
Espada é uma arma excelente, prefiro matas, desarmada. Espada.
The sword is the weapon of a master. Balanced, fast, and suitable for all situations. Of course, you have to train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight. Pardon me.
Oh, swords, swords, swords. No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Istvan Toth stole your sword. And I thought you'd come round to thinking about other things.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Istvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again, hearing how Martin the Smith raised him, even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who helped me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won. So Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning. Hmm?
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Sei não, hein? O velho tem razão, hein? Falou que tinha uns bandidos na região.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
É, os caras vão ser atacados na hora que estiver tomando. Vai estar todo mundo sem roupa, sem porra nenhuma.
You were right about our stench. Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on. Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
What's the matter?
Females!
Let's go to them.
Sir Hans.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Mas ele não sabe nadar.
Hans.
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer.
Agache-se pressionando.
Follow me. Carefully. No sudden moves. Don't give us away.
O cara andando no meio do brejo.
They must be close.
Vou aumentar um pouquinho o campo de visão, ver como é que fica. O máximo é 105.
Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer.
Closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Hmm? What was that?
It worked. Let's go.
Oxi. Deu erro por quê? Ou é porque eu fui na frente dele? Calma aí, Hans. Tá indo aonde, filhão? Acho que deu ruim porque eu fui na frente dele.
They must be close. Stick to me, blockhead.
Tá com o esquema do... Tá.
Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer.
Shit! One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it! Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Hmm?
It worked. Let's go.
What is this racket here?
Agora deu bom, né? Porque...
We'll go even closer, but carefully.
É um safadão. Ixi, a mina tá peladona ali, ó.
Pana je u muzyky, směje se na kasníky, klienty ujedí, Pana sama sedí, aleluja do nebe, aleluja.
Henry, I told you to... Oh, fucking God, you're a...
Vixe, mataram... Caralho, mataram os caras, mano.
Gotta do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake. Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Ah, pô, deu uma tapão na mina. Vamos lá dar um tapão no cara também.
Hey! What the fuck are you doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! That bastard's with them! Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run! Catch them! Enough, I said! What the fuck? She's mine! What are you gaping at? Shoot!
Oxe, mandou a mulher com... Ah, tá, pode atirar.
Stand there, you idiot! After them! Along the bank! Christ! When did you learn to swim?
Agora. Quando você aprendeu a nadar agora, coitado.
Come on! Cut them up on the other side! Oh, these torches, quick!
Ó o cachorro.
What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, oh really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, oh shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What?
Não tinha nem percebido, coitado.
Well, we can't leave it like this. No, wait.
Muito obrigado, viu?
Oh.
Dena_Games
Valeu
acabou
pelo
de seguir
follow.
o canal.
Tamo junto, muito obrigado. Seja bem-vindo.
Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage.
Vou logo uma flechada. No primeiro eu tomei uma flechada na perna, agora eu tomo uma flechada nas costas. Cadê o cachorro? Eu acho que é o...
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
Sei não, hein? Esse não é o cara. Você é um homem procurado. O ícone de lebre embaixo da bússola indica o que está acontecendo à sua volta. Neste momento, os inimigos estão à procura de você. É possível encontrar uma explicação de todos os menus. Tá. Não tenho nenhum item. Pô, mas coitado dos caras. Os caras morreu, mano. O principal. Temos na área do inventário, criação. Tá, vamos lá.
There's someone in front of us. Down.
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the guy.
We can't go this way. Go around.
You two, go up there. Get a move on. You watch this side of the rocks. And you, go to the pond. They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report.
Sakra! They'll see us. We'll have to wait.
You want us to think
Get to work.
all the fucking way across? Shut up, or the chief will hear you. It's still easier here.
Vai agora, filhão.
Now! Stumbling about in the pitch black. When all your torch does is blind you, leave it out. Catching some naked men, or better than getting killed with a skirmish. Maybe. But I still can't see a bloody thing.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck!
I played dice against Lefty yesterday.
Shouldn't you be keeping
They're
watch?
coming here! Stand
You reckon
still!
we'll find them, do you? If they tried to swim across the pond, then we found half dead somewhere on the
Run!
bank.
Quick!
Why are we moving down instead of being high up?
Because you can't see shit from up there through the foliage.
But we
Oh, fuck! They're in front of us! Quick! Into the rocks!
Hurrah! They're playing into the rock! Hurry! Run around! We'll catch them at the top!
E aí, filhão?
What now?
Pra cá, né?
They're here!
Take cover!
Run ahead of them!
Where now?
Corre,
for
filhão.
fuck's sake. Damn it, they're everywhere.
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it. This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
Uhum.
There's a path, but through fissures. Oh, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I turn in.
Tem um caminho pra cá, né? Tem um bicho morto aqui.
Where are they? I don't know. They must have come this way. Damn it. If only that bloody idiot Nails hadn't broken his leg climbing down the cliff.
He was trying to catch up with him.
Aye, but he shouldn't have jumped down in the dark. You keep watch here, and I'll go and push through. Give me a shout if you see them.
Aye. When the others get here, we'll move in from both sides.
And send someone after me, too.
Got it.
Contra Serrans.
I'll show you! Alert! To arms!
Como é que bate no cara? Não dá? Você morreu em combate. Sabe dar soco não, porra?
From them through the other gorge. We have to find him.
Capão deu perna e me largou. Capão.
Where is he? Oh, this looks like a way out. Hans!
Yeah. Oh, God, we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen, and I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
Ah, amigão, vem agora.
Fuck you, whoreson!
Não deu nem pra lutar. O maluco caiu no barranco.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job.
Aí ele vai ser salvo pela mina lá do rio. Ih, tá no paraíso, morreu.
Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders. Ah. Now, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are. Why? Am I dead? Not yet. I'm dead, though.
Cara zoeira.
If I'm not, then how come?
Tá em Nárnia.
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh,
Você arrumou roupa. Ah, roubou do cara e eu que me fodo. Eu tô machucado.
Where am I?
You dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk. And that fella landed with you. You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Right, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up.
Sobreviva. Os vagalumes.
How are you holding up?
It's not so bad.
All right. That'll have to do for now. As long as you're able to talk. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in there.
Ixi, não tá tão ruim não.
Henry, what are you staring at?
They're here. Sigismund's army.
The only army here is the one-man army of Sahan's cable. Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
O maluco tá delirando, já tá bem louco.
The gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Fuck.
What's the matter?
Galax is in flames. We're gonna die here.
You survived Galax, and you'll survive this. Come on.
Bianca.
Come on.
O maluco tá delirando, fi.
Father?
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle.
Hurry.
What about you?
Are you mad?
My mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Roger.
Christ's sake.
Anything happens, he'll take
Come on. Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it.
Inteligente o modo que eles fizeram de dar uma retrospectiva do jogo 1.
You'll see.
Vai evitar um burn, quer ver?
Henry, focus.
Ah não, é a Scalice ainda.
Take me away.
Henry, pull yourself together.
No.
Please. God, there's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run. No.
Don't give in to it. Hang in there.
Bugs.
Make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry, wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa, I let them all down.
You've never let me down. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
Não vá para a luz.
Hold on. Hold on. We're here. We're here.
you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents, they're...
That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. And we were ambushed. But don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whoresons.
Ixi, mano.
Think against strong.
Hey, lad. Are you alive, lad?
Você está vivo? Mas tudo ensanguentado.
Galax. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone. Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
Levou uma surra.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
There's no part of me that doesn't hurt. Inside and out. Mostly my shoulder where I took an arrow.
Little wonder then. But you're conscious and talking. That's a good sign. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushenna's my name.
Bushenna?
I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
A desculpa que os caras deu pra nerfar o personagem. Queda grave. Por milagre você sobreviveu a essa queda grave, mas perdeu muitos pontos de nível. Principal habilidade e vantagem. Devido aos grandes ferimentos, lhe resta se recuperar e recuperá-los gradualmente ao longo do jogo. Os caras é ligeiro. Tudo arrebentado, filhão. Cadê a atadura? Encontre e pegue algo para comer, abra seu inventário e coma a comida pressionando no A. Mas eu não tenho nada ainda.
That's really good. So good I wouldn't say no to some more. Aye. True bliss is a full belly.
Metendo o bagulho direto, né? Rabugento. Rapaz, é uma espada. Pode-se. Ferramentas. Vida. O que ele tem? E aí, rabugento? Um pitbull, mano? Aí sim, hein? Vai fazer afaguinho nele? A pinga da salvação. Salve, salve, meu brother. Tamo junto. Valeu pela moral, mano.
Well, seems Bushenna isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here.
Fazer alquimia, né? Equipar. Melhor do que nada, né? Equipar uma bolsilha abre espaço onde você pode colocar poções e comida. Você pode consumi-los rapidamente durante o combate. Você pode ter no máximo 4 espaços, mas em toda a bolsilha permite usar todos eles. Se você tiver marcado o que você ter colocado na bolsilha, você pode colocar da seguinte forma. Ativar a seleção. Cima abaixo, tá, entendi. Deve ser esqueminhas de padrão. E colocar na bolsilha não dá? Na verdade, os cintos dá pra me colocar as armas, né? Porque eu, tipo... Missão. Perdi todos os meus atributos. Perdi meu cachorro. Joga água em si mesmo na banheira.
I feel like a new man.
Tá com fome de novo já, mano.
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet, or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
Easy as pie. I can do that. Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. Both of them grow in sunny places. There are sandstone cliffs around here. The soil underneath might suit them.
Good lad. You really do know a thing or two. I'd never have guessed. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile.
Perto do riacho.
And bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
É uma sopinha na panela e esses frangos aqui. Isso da tarefa da DLC, tarefas secundárias. Mais. Pega a camomila, pega a salve. Onde é que vai enterrar o presunto aqui? Esse já vai ali.
Ah, shit! Oh, the shoulder. Oh, this bastard's hard work. He can't be in the ground soon enough.
Bom, o riacho tá aqui, né? Então... após um pouco de trabalho árduo, tinha que seguir o riacho, né, para poder como é que fala, para poder me lavar, né? Valeriana. Deixa eu... Tô perto do rio. Pegar o peixe? Ardo. Onde que tem esse sálvio? Consigo ir pra lá. Pegar aqui pra cima, na verdade, a camomila. Pra pegar a carne, tipo... Momento Red Dead Redemption. Carne de porco. Bem melhor o menu, mas... Porra, tô com fome ainda, truta. Acabei de comer. Comer um pão, vai. Você não está usando uma bolsilha.
Damn, my shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain. Purple flower, sage, there we go. That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
Aproveitar e pegar bastante plantinha, né? Não sei se...
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's?
Two of them fled and they must be hiding here somewhere in the rocks. Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you. Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
You're from Lord von Bergov?
Nossa, tudo cheio de sangue, mano.
Kulva! Watch your tongue with me, boy. When I say we're from von Bergov, then we're from fucking von Bergov. Who else would we be from anyway? You can talk to me or talk to cold steel. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
calm down. No need to draw weapons. I'll tell you everything. It's just like you said. Before dawn, there were some vagabonds around here. I had a bad feeling about them. They were looking for a hiding place.
What I want to know is where they are now, not where they were this morning.
We sent them to the path around the pond. Not to the rocks, but along the other bank that leads to the crossroads by the birch tree, and then into that long gorge. Decent folk don't go there. It's a hiding place for all kinds of dodgy types, so a couple more won't be noticed.
Aye, I know the crossroads with the birch tree. Oh, that's a long fucking way from here.
Aye, but if you hurry, you'll be in that long gorge before dark.
Shit, I've been up all night, and now I'm supposed to hightail it to the fucking birchwood?
The devil take it. That's all I need. Getting mixed up in all sorts of nonsense at my age.
Did they hurt you?
No. But I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanush of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord Bombergov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond. And you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken. But thank you for dealing with them. I was sure they'd see through you. You thought up quite a story.
Yeah. It's a good thing I remembered those birches me and Sir Hans rode past. How's he doing? Will he be all right?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just
Será que
have
essa
to manage
Pavlena tá
without
viva?
her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
All right, I'll try. Well, I've been at the alchemist bench a few times, but it's been quite a while.
That's grand. More than I was hoping for. And not to worry, it'll all come back to you. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
Você prepare a poção de cura.
Everything's prepared. First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
Mistura de camomila. Sono cura mais rápida. Você vai precisar de vinho, 2 punhados de camomila e 1 punhado de sálvia. Adicione a camomila e ferva por um turno. Moa a sálvia e adicione ao caldeirão. Por fim, sirva. Absinto. Artemisia, Belladonna. Ah tá, esse daqui é...
You must have read it by now, surely.
Adicionar a camomila e ferver por um turno. Moa a sálvia e adicione ao caldeirão. Por fim, sirva. Beleza.
All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left.
É vinho, né? Você vai precisar de vinho. Vinho, 2 punhados de camomila e 1 punhado de sálvia.
So, what did you pour in there?
Spirits.
Liquor doesn't belong there. Are you pouring it into yourself as
Puta, é
well?
verdade, caralho.
It's supposed to be
É
wine.
vinho, porra.
Well, start again. So, what did you pour in there?
Don't worry, I poured wine in there. I don't make the same mistake twice.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit. Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling! To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up.
Ó, bem mais complexo que o outro.
Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron. Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass, so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and
Salve, Liz.
drop it in the cauldron. Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in. Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Here it is.
Well now, Judging by the smell, I'd say you brewed it perfectly. Thanks for your help, Henry.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
Cansar. Cheio de sangue no bagulho. Bem melhor que o primeiro, hein?
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had it like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell!
Oh.
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Minha filha da manhã é Pavlena. Deu aquela risadinha.
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Hans? He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
A Bela Virgem é foda.
Pa, without a doubt. I I hope his soul and Ma's find peace.
Dreaming of a dead parent is confusing. It could mean you cling too much to the past, and you ought to find a new path. But I think it's a good thing he's more important to you than that murderer.
Thanks, Pavlina. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Pontos de vantagem. Aumentar as investiments em Henry, lhe dará ponto de vantagem, você pode usá-los para desbloquear habilidades. Encontrar no inventário do livro do jogador. Cadê? Na eloquência. Dizem que o silêncio é de ouro, mas para você costuma ser contrário. Você recebe mais 4 de eloquência ao pechinchar, facilitando a negociação a preços melhores. A qualidade fala por cima, você sabe como ajudar. Ganhar experiência de dinheiro ao vender armas, armaduras e roupas em condições quase perfeitas. Adeptos de artes místicas há um infortúnio estudiosos falta de dinheiro, mas...
Muito obrigado, viu, moço?
Alec Gameker 7 acabou de
Valeu
seguir
pelo
o canal.
follow, mano. Tamo junto. Seja bem-vindo. Você pode comprar, vende poções e ervas relacionadas à alquimia 10% melhores. Artesão, você cresceu numa forja, então de ofício, você pode vender e comprar armas, armaduras, roupas com 10% de desconto. Acho que a lábia é melhor que eu posso pechinchar, né? Ah, eu posso comprar duas? Tá, o artesão, você pode comprar, vender armas, armaduras e roupas. Você ganha mais dinheiro ao vender armas, armaduras ou roupas em condições quase perfeitas ou perfeitas. Fazer uma 10% de desconto. Ou eu ganho 10% e 10% a mais de dinheiro ao vender armas, armaduras, roupas, quantos daqui. Então, a gente vai precisar vender algumas coisas provavelmente para levantar a grana, né? Alquimia, arte da preservação. Você pode armazenar os alimentos crus e as ervas em seu inventário estragando 50% mais devagar. Cada vez que preparar uma poção, você receberá uma extra da mesma qualidade. Segredo do equilíbrio. O processo de preparação será mais tolerante a pequenos riscos, facilitando a obtenção de uma poção arte da preservação. Isso daqui é bom, porque se eu estiver carregando comida crua, né, não vai estragar rápido. Ao preparar para sua energia aumenta lentamente, a cidade não diminui. Esse daqui também é bom, que eu ganho em dobro. Se você afiar uma arma, 98% ou mais na pedra de amular, o dano do corte ação aumenta para 10%. O efeito dura até que a condição da arma caia. Se os batas consertos por você mesmo, correr rápido custará 25 pontos de vigor e assim você poderá correr por mais tempo e mais longe. Caimento perfeito. Armaduras ou roupas consertadas por você mesmo que te armeiro fazem menos barulho a ser usado. O efeito dura até o... Ah, esse aqui é o mesmo esquema que eu tava fazendo no 1. Pode diminuir a... inebriação. Sob a influência do álcool, você tem menos probabilidade de se machucar ao cair do alto, porque o santo padroeiro dos beberrões aparentemente decidiu estender a mão protetora. Saideira. Antes você teria ressaca ao dormir, mas agora não terá mais. Além disso, quando você estiver bêbado, todas as camas ficarão 10% mais confortáveis e você poderá dormirá como um rei. Imitação, reparos que sapateiros são vendidos em casa. Além disso, por conhecimento, bolsas e bolsilhos, você tem um bônus de mais uma habilidade de roubo quando furta alguma coisa. Ataques corpo a corpo. Corpo a corpo a cavalo custarão 15% menos vigor. E os inimigos terão mais dificuldade para derrubá-lo da montaria. Isso aqui é melhor, acho. Adestramento. Pode mandar o vira-lata procurar lugares de caça para liberar, selecione como liberar caso ele encontre a Galax para alertar. Jogar seu freio. Você pode mandar ele caçar animais selvagens e você verá que ele é um ótimo ajudante. Isso aqui é interessante. Vou precisar de carne, erudição. Esse aqui é o único que eu tenho, né? Furtividade. Se um oponente se defender contra sua tentativa de atordoamento ou execução furtiva, os atributos dele serão penalizados, assim será mais fácil derrotá-lo convencionalmente. O efeito durará 20 segundos. Você faz 50% menos barulho quando se move nos arbustos. Eu posso usar um, acho que esse aqui é mais interessante. Tenta dar um surprise, motherfucker. A qualidade da cama aumenta de acordo com a sua habilidade de sobrevivência, mas essa vantagem é a melhor qualidade da cama no máximo, e cama de qualidade superior, na trilha. Você pode vender ervas, caça e peles troféus pelo dobro do preço. Mestre cozinheiro, se você cozinhar, secar ou defumar o ingrediente limitando estragado, ele terá condição de 100% após o processamento. Isso não se aplica a ervas. Mas ela sempre tem condições de 100% após a secagem, independente da vantagem. Poder floral. Se você tiver mais de 30 ervas frescas ou não estragadas no seu inventário, seu carisma contará como mais 2. É interessante, porque aí eu posso... E o outro que é bom, você pode vender ervas, caça e peles e troféus pelo dobro do preço. Bom, roubo ainda não roubei nada, então... Flâmulas estandardes. Abrigo subterrâneo. Pra comer uma sopa. Salvar o progresso. Por enquanto é isso por hoje. Bom, clã, a gente vai ficando por aqui nessa live. Pra quem colou, a gente agradece pela presença, valeu pelos follows, pela raid, tamo junto. Depois a gente volta com mais gameplay, continuando aí o Kingdom Come do Deliverance 2. Então a gente vai render uma boa gameplay ainda, que a gente fez com o primeiro. Agora a gente vai pegar o segundo aí pra fazer toda a campanha. Beleza? Espero que vocês tenham curtido. Quer seguir os canais pra dar aquela fortalecida, deixar o likezão aí no YouTube e se inscrever no canal pra ajudar o canal a crescer cada vez mais. E deixar aquela moral aí na Twitch também, dando follow aí. Beleza? Para acompanhar as lives aí do dia a dia. Beleza? Então é isso aí. Muito obrigado pela presença de todos. Um excelente feriado de carnaval. Excelente semana para todo mundo. Valeu. Fui.